Inflating on Lucky Chloe is fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. That is irregular. What's up? Yeah. I didn't realize your complete beginner was a complete guide and not a guide for complete beginners. It's a bit of both. Quick starting soon screen? 8 minutes is pretty long. For me. You flame on, you get shot. It is really straightforward. I think harsh rules are better than ambiguous rules. And I think the rules are very clear. Mic a bit low. I think the music just might be loud, no? Oh, this is better, right? We're here, right? This is better? I clicked on the wrong preset. This should be better. Or... no, does this sound better? When I talk like this? Or does this sound better? I think it's this one. I think this one sounds better. Second one, right? Yeah, second one is EQ better. Music's still loud? Is the music really that loud? I have it turned super far down. Just for reference, what I see, you guys. The music is at -25, and I'm at like -10. A little higher, so. I think it's pretty balanced. You might have a compressor on. I think I want to replace this one in my playlist though. This is a remix, but I think I want to listen to the original. I already did an analysis on King players. I did Lil Majin versus Jasandi. I actually talk about it in a lot of detail. Favorite pad or stick that you don't use? Oh, decoratively? Probably the Victrix and the Fighting Edge. The Hori Fighting Edge is probably my favorite visually. This is one of my favorites. This shit is so cool. This one is cool because I love how clean it looks no matter how much you use it. I love the chrome rims and these buttons. I love how the buttons feel, but I actually hate playing Tekken on these buttons. They feel really bad to play Tekken on, but I like these. They're really loud. I like the start button up here. It feels like an arcade. And I don't know if you can see, but the bat top is engraved. Maybe if I turn off the light. Can you see the bat top engraving? Maybe not. Right under my finger. Oh wait, I have a better way of doing this. Oh, it's this feed. You can see it? Okay, how about this? Okay. I can't show it. Anyways, it has my name engraved on it, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, I like this stick a lot. The only reason I can't use it is because actually it's pretty comfortable right now. Maybe I'll play on it. The reason I usually don't play on it is because oh, this on the right setting? It is. It's just really reflective. The reason I don't play on it is because I'm short, right? So when I let my legs rest, the stick tilts up like this, and this sharp edge digs into my wrist, and it's really uncomfortable. But aside from that, this would probably be my go-to stick. It's really lightweight. It's got like little mini handles on the side. It's kind of like a no frills arcade stick. Oh, there's no select button. Where's the select button's on the side? That's the other reason I don't use it. So if I'm in practice mode, I have to do this shit here. But I have the knee lever version 1 in here. Yeah, this is like my favorite like display stick. But I don't like competing on it that much. Also, the lever I like play on. Yeah, but I can't bring a footrest to tournaments, right? The lever I play on, like compete on, is not my favorite lever. My favorite lever ever is the knee lever version 1. It's the quietest, it's the most comfortable, it's very fluid. But for some reason, I need to be slightly uncomfortable on my lever to play better on it. I don't know why. I struggle so much with timing and punishing. I feel like my opponent's so mashing so much. You probably need to attack more. How do we succeed in SK Law Drill? I talk about it in the video, about little tips. Bring this extremely optimized control. Well, it's just annoying to carry all that shit. I can bring it, it's just not practical. Thoughts on Brian? He's cooler than before, but not really someone for me to play. You got a timestamp jumper. Um, Are you using the Quama Dren? No, this is the Quama Titan.
This guy's a molester!
Oh, I'm muted. Sorry, I was coughing and I forgot to unmute.
Forgive the Japanese.
Sakiri, thank you for subbing with tier 1. Appreciate that.
This guy's a molester.
Lee Russell, thank you for gifting a sub. Hell, appreciate that. Okay. We are going to be chatting with Lotus Asakura. You guys familiar with Lotus Asakura? He is a YouTuber who is pretty involved with Tekken lately, I think. Yeah, Lotus is pretty cool. Is he in here? Oh, he's in here. Never heard of him. All right, yeah, I'm just setting up. He's gonna make a video, so I want to set him up for success, like my camera and everything. Okay, the music is kind of loud now, my bad. Okay. I'll restart my VOD recording now so I can give him a clean one. What Persona game have you played? Just 5. And then I'll move chat slightly away because otherwise I'll talk to them too much, which is usually a problem. What is this? Oh. Okay. Oh wait, I have a good playlist for this. This is one of my favorite playlists.
Yo, yo.
Hello, hello. Let me double check my volume so I can hear you. Say something real quick.
What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back.
Hey, nice. Okay. Let me. I just need it up on my end. It's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna restart this. Okay, how's it going, man? Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining me.
Yes.
Hopefully this will be the first of future collaborations.
Yes, that is the hope for sure.
How you been? You know what I'm saying? I see you've been on your grind. I hope you're feeling better. I know you were under the weather for a bit there.
Yeah, grind is good. I keep losing. I'm hard stuck.
It happens to all of us. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah, content, I kind of am doing as much as possible, right? And then everything else is like, I'm just trying to learn the game as much as everyone else. I think that it's easy for me to feel, I guess, behind, or that I need to learn faster or something, but I constantly remind myself that, you know, it's a process. And like, luckily, I went through all that trying to figure it out in like League of Legends. So I feel pretty decent about it now, but there was definitely a time where I was like, oh my God, I'm behind. It's taking so long.
Yeah, I think that type of anxiety or that type of pressure is something that you can feel. My Lethal Company avatar, I forgot about that. I think that type of anxiety or that type of pressure is something we can put on ourselves just as, I don't want to say regular people to make it sound like content creators aren't regular people, but it's just like the average person who isn't like, you know, trying to make a living out of this, right?
Right.
But I think as YouTubers, streamers, whatever, we add this extra layer of pressure on ourselves, especially in a position like yourself or myself, where it's like, I want to help other people, but I also got to help myself. And it's like, I need to grind the game so that I can get good, so that my opinion means something, so that people, you know what I'm saying? And so like, I know exactly where you're coming from and exactly how you feel, because I feel the same way, where it's, I'm by no means a professional fighting game player or even in the same really realm as a top player. I'm better than the average player, but because I'm better than the average player, I feel like a large part of my audience looks to me or expects me to be able to handle myself and carry myself in certain conversations and in certain matches, regardless of the game, right?
Right.
And so I put this pressure on myself to be like, well, I got to be at this level. I need to know this much, otherwise people won't care about what I say, or I'm gonna look like I don't know what I'm talking about, or I won't be relevant. And yeah, it's really easy to get caught up in that.
Yeah,
So I feel you on that for sure.
yeah.
But yeah, man, this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. And actually, well, okay, there's other things I want to say, but I'll save it for when we actually start the recording, because as I introduce you, there's a couple other things I want to say to you, and then we can carry on. So
For sure.
let me just check. All right, you all good to go?
I think it's good on my end. Yep.
All right, let's get it. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Little Sauce Core, the one who never knows best, and today I'm bringing you a very special video that I think a lot of you guys are going to enjoy, because I'm not only here today to talk to you guys about ranks in Tekken, which is obviously always a hot topic of conversation, but I'm joined by a very special guest, the FGC's brightest and quickest rising star. We have none other than FeeDX joining me here on the channel today. FeeDX, say what's up to everybody.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, so this is something that I'm sure you guys are excited to see. It's something that I want to do for a while, but what FeeDX doesn't know, I mentioned briefly that I had something I wanted to say, is that I think FeeDX is kind of the perfect example of the type of person I wanted to be when I started getting serious about creating content for fighting games. What a lot of you guys don't know, because I don't think I've ever talked about this, but when Dragon Ball FighterZ first came out and I kind of got serious about making videos and things like that, and especially when it came to collaborating with other creators and trying to make content that was not only enjoyable, but also to some extent educational, the first person I remember having a serious conversation about with this was Lord Knight, who I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with. But I told Lord Knight almost word for word, I want to help bridge the gap between the casual audience and the more serious and competitive player. And I always felt, as somebody who kind of hangs in that realm between like competitive player and like casual, I'm better than the average player, but I'm not like amazing, but I know a little bit, but not everything, you know what I'm saying? And I think what FeeDX has been doing lately is pretty much exactly that, and doing it at a higher level than I could have ever hoped to. So it's really cool to see creators like him and Sajam coming onto the scene and seeing a lot of success in creating exactly that type of content. Because I don't want to say it's like my dream come true, but like the vision that I foresaw like those years ago, like that's the thing that we're seeing in the space now, and I think he's doing an incredible job with that.
That's a great intro. I appreciate that.
No doubt. But yeah, so today's video is going to be talking about ranks. There's a conversation that's always been floating around and something that I've taken part in myself. And the question, I guess, is, does rank matter? And there's other topics and conversations that come along with that. But in short, that's basically going to be the main focal point of today's video. And first, I guess I'll just ask you, Fee, what do you think rank matters? And if so, to what extent?
My go-to catchphrase I've been using since Tekken 7, because the rank system is not like a traditional ELO system like chess, or like a pretty robust one like Riot Games uses. So I've always said, if you get to a certain rank, it doesn't mean you're a certain skill level. But if you're struggling to get to a certain rank, there's probably some stuff you can work on. And I stand by that. I stand by that statement really heavily in terms of approaching ranks in Tekken specifically.
That sounds really good. That's actually a really concise way of wording basically what I feel like I've been struggling to articulate, because I've been someone who has said before countless times, whether it be on social media or on YouTube, like rank doesn't matter. And of course it does to some extent. There is a correlation between a player's skill level and their rank, but I feel like that correlation is pretty loose. So as you said, like if you can get to a certain rank, then it may not necessarily mean that you're good, but if you're struggling to get to that rank, then there's definitely some areas that you need to sharpen up in order to get to that point. And I think it's really easy for players who are at a higher rank, or especially if they're at the max rank, to say, oh, rank doesn't matter. And that's because like once you get to that point, you understand more often than not that improvement wasn't about getting to that rank. Because even if you hit the max rank in a fighting game, it doesn't mean that like you've won. It doesn't mean that you've beaten the game. It doesn't mean that you've learned everything there is to learn. There's still so much more room to grow. And I think that's what helps people get to that point in the first place, is understanding that the rank isn't the end goal. It's kind of like just a small part of the overall journey of being a fighting game player and improving your skills and getting better at the game. Any comment on that?
Yeah, I think that I came from a place of deeply caring about rank, where like in League of Legends, if I got a certain rank, I could maybe start boosting other people and actually make money. I could stream and like, you know, have credibility. Like so much stuff literally correlated to rank. And even in a game like that, people will say things like rank doesn't matter. And when I was in that headspace, I had a lot of that was a very like, not like hurtful, like insulting, but it was a very painful statement to hear. As in like, why is this thing that I care about, the place I'm trying to get to, why is everybody there telling me it doesn't matter? When very clearly it does matter. Are they lying to me? Things like that, right? And I think with the context of how fighting games have gone for me, it just, it's, you know, the stereotypical statement, there's always another mountain to climb. But if you compare the stress of sitting on stage after you've paid thousands of dollars to fly out to Chicago for a tournament,
right?
And you're Tekken god, or you're god of destruction, and the other guy you're fighting is playing like a green rank, and you get sent to losers by him, you get eliminated by him. The rank is the last thing on your mind. It's how did I lose this? I played like ass. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that happened to me at EVO 2022. I was fighting this Devil Jin player. I don't know his rank, right? But he played with all of the corniest mix-ups you could think of. The crouch dash jumping move into the low, and he mixed it up with the mid. And at that point, I had already had multiple tournament wins online, but I had gone to the, you know, Tekken World Tour online challenge. Like they flew me out. Top 8. I was on like top of my game, and I lost to that. And at that point, my rank was so far out of my mind, right? It was just, what do I need to do to fix this? Because clearly I'm the highest rank. He's playing this scrubby style is how I was framing it, right? Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, he was the one on top. I was the one flying home. So I think that's where that higher level perspective comes from, is that as you compete higher and higher, as you pursue tournaments and excellence in other areas, you're forced to look at things to improve that just don't line up with rank. And then you start fighting people at top rank who are missing these skills. So then the easy summary is just, oh, rank means nothing. But I think it misses that nuance of like, if you've strived for the highest level of play, you start to notice things that are missing. And those things start to become more important to you because you have to look at those, not the icon on the screen, if you're going to fix the problem.
Right.
You know?
And that icon on the screen will just naturally come along as you are in pursuit of the things that are, I don't want to say more important, but honestly that are more important, you know what I'm saying? And it's not to say, because the reality is, and I'm not sure exactly how I'm titling this video, I don't know if it's something along the lines of like the harsh reality or the harsh truth about your Tekken rank, or does rank matter, but the truth is a lot of people are looking for validation. In fact, I'm willing to bet that at least half of you or more clicked on this video because you're looking to hear some sort of validation about the rank that you got, either whether like, oh, I made it to Mighty Rulers, so does that make me a good player, or is it Fujin does it make me a good player, or is it, you know what I'm saying, you want to hear that your rank means something, and that what you worked so hard to get to, like it mattered. And at the end of the day, I think taking pride in whatever level you get to is a perfectly fine thing to do, as long as people understand that focusing so much on like that icon on the screen will kind of only serve as like a mental block that will hold you back from reaching heights even greater than that.
Yeah. I think that I've always placed so much value, as someone who literally came from all that matters is the top rank, you know, top 200 league, power ranked in Super Smash Bros, right? I always chased the top and statistics, and that came from my upbringing, where it was all about literal life achievement in a similar way. And I think transitioning out of that mindset has been one of the best ways for me to continue enjoying video games, period, and to actually reach those goals that that were eluding me, right? So for specific context, I spent 4 years in platinum rank in League of Legends. I wanted to hit diamond. That was kind of my touchstone. And I spent all 4 years being like angry, upset, looking for validation, things like that, buying coaching to get validation from the coach, you know, all these kinds of common mental traps. And it wasn't until I decided, hey, you need to chill. like focusing on that rank does not give you the literal skill in game of hitting your punishes, of spacing better, of controlling your character. The best players in the world, when it's time to game, they're gaming. They're not thinking about these things, right? Mm-hmm. So after those 4 years of banging my head in the wall, I spent one summer trying to let it go. Like in the off season, I just played without thinking about it. I hit like halfway through the diamond ranks in 50 games. It was like night and day. And that sounds dramatic, but it was after 4 years of doing the opposite, right? So like there was a clear comparison. But I speak heavily from experience in that I think it's the way to go to enjoy your progress, to enjoy playing the video game more than the achievement that you need to ask others for to get the enjoyment out of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us look at ranks as milestones, and I think that's perfectly fine.
Mhm.
But it's just important, I guess, to not equate necessarily those milestones as a necessarily, I don't know, a fact or like evidence that I've improved this much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because you may have been struggling to get from Tendu to Mighty Ruler and then you hit Mighty Ruler doesn't necessarily mean that you overcame the hurdles that were holding you back. It's like, okay, I achieved this rank, I'm proud of that, that's good, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you got better. You might
Yeah.
have just thrown your head at the wall until you got the result that you were looking for. And I think from there, I want to transition into the conversation of the question of what is considered a good rank or what's a high rank. Because I'm sure this is a question that you get a ton of. It's a question that I get a ton of. And I think I want to start it off by letting people know that there's no like real clear cut answer. There's no black and white answer to this, because the reality is there are plenty of players who make it to the highest rank in the game, and there's still a huge gap between them and other God Destruction players. If you're somebody who regularly watches TNS or the Sweet event or any of these online tournaments, and let alone when the offline tournaments start happening, you'll notice that there are players who are God of Destruction, and maybe not necessarily God of Destruction, but somewhere along Tekken God Supreme, who are not making these top 8s or not winning these events. And it's not because that they're not great, but there's also because there's just such big gaps there, even in between those levels of play. So when it comes to the question of what's considered a good rank or what's considered a high rank, there's a lot of like nuance there, because the skill level, the play styles, the mentalities, there's so much that varies within it that it's hard to say, oh, if you made it to Fujin, then you're probably a pretty good player. Because honestly speaking, I'm of the belief that you can get to and again, like what's even considered a high rank, it's kind of subjective, but you can get to a relatively high, let's say if you say Fujin, right? If you want to say Fujin's a high rank, which I think most people would say is, you can get to that level without really learning a whole lot about the overall game of Tekken, and just having a good understanding of your own character and your character's offensive options, which is what I commonly see and have experienced in my time playing the game online, and you can probably attest to that as well.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. I think that since the moment I booted up the game, it's been a question I think in the back of my mind, I know people are going to ask, and I've been paying close attention to try and identify, like, is there a cut between red ranks and this skill thing, and orange ranks and the skill thing, and purple ranks? And the more I play the game, the more it's fuzzier. and it's also important to note that it's month 2 and 3 of the game. Everything changes so quickly, right? Like, early on, getting out of red ranks might have been so hard because every former Tekken 7 legacy player was also there. And now that things are kind of settling, and like most people are like the legacy players that I used to interact with a lot in tournaments are sitting Tekken God Plus, the early ranks might be a bit easier. They might be a bit harder if you're running into them on their second or third character. There's so much.
I think they're a little difficult right now with Eddie thrown in the mix.
And then with Eddie and beginner, like you were tweeting. So like I think there's so many different things at play. And one thing I wanted to touch on is you said getting ranked up, or like how do you pay attention to what this is I'm going to answer what I think is a good rank, but
oh, for sure. I mean, take your time. Like I said, we got nothing but time.
You said you might have just banged your head into a wall and ranked up. Like the icon changing doesn't reflect a change in skill. And I think that is crucial, especially in a game like Tekken, where you might have a skill to apply. It doesn't apply in this matchup. You might have a new tactic that specifically works in these situations. That situation only comes up like 50% of the time instead of every single time. So you might be improving and demoting, and you don't see the fruits of it until it sinks into your subconscious muscle memory, and you get fast at doing it, you get efficient at doing it, and then you suddenly shoot up a bunch of ranks, right? Like that is a very Tekken phenomenon. Back in Tekken 7, back in Tag 2, right? Like this is a very consistent thing that's been shown through really good coaches who have worked with other players. So this
is something I can actually attest to, because I've been getting coaching myself, because I've played Tekken since I was a kid, but I only really got into Tekken with Tekken 7. That was the first time I was like, I'm trying to get good at this fighting game, and I was watching tournaments and looking at stuff on YouTube and everything like that. And then with Tekken 8, like I'm taking Tekken more serious than I ever have before. It's my main game now. And so I've gotten coaching from Kwis, who I'm sure all of you guys are familiar with, and I know you know, and Speedcakes, of course, who is arguably the greatest coach we got going on right now.
No, high key.
And I tried to internalize a lot of the lessons that they were giving me and a lot of the advice. And at first I felt like there were certain things that I was able to implement and I saw immediate results. And then going into ranked or whatever, right? Because there was a point where I was kind of hovering in that like Fujin, Raijin area, and I was like, okay, I'm not really progressing too much here, so let me go and find out the things that I need to work on. And then like right away I saw an improvement, and then I felt like I saw a huge regression where I was like, okay, what's going on here? Like, why am I suddenly losing so many games? And then again, you just sometimes you just have to understand like when to take a step back and then just understand that you're doing the things that you were working on. It may not necessarily be giving you the immediate result that you intended, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're doing the wrong thing. Now you could also argue that, well, if you're losing, then you're doing the wrong thing, but winning is not the end all be all, right? You're not necessarily in the wrong for losing, as long as you're understanding that there are lessons to be learned and things that you're improving upon, right? And basically, I'm saying all this to say, I'm starting to ramble, that once I took that step back and just, look back at the things that I was doing and review my replays, I was like, no, I think I'm doing the right thing. I'm on the right track. I just need to get more consistent, more efficient, everything like you said. And I started win streaking.
You can do the right thing badly.
For sure.
And I think is what you're alluding to. Yeah.
Yeah. You like, for example, let's say you learn the new punish for this string, right?
Yeah.
And you do the punish, but you were too slow. And now you're getting punished for trying to do the right punish. There's things like that. And it's one of those things where like I lost a bunch of games and I got demoted. And then, take a step back. And then I went on like a 7-game win streak and an 8-game win streak and so on and so forth. And currently I'm sitting at Bushin, which, is respectable rank. I'd like to think so. I play Huarong, so y'all think I'm carried, even though that character's mid-tier. But it's cool. It's fine. I'm still working hard and making improvements where I can. And like we said, VDX, he's currently hard stuck in that Tekken God, Tekken Lord Supreme kind of area. But
exactly.
I'm sure he'll be hitting God of Destruction very soon.
And that's a good transition, I think. You have in the ranked ladder, and this is why I value ranked over quick match, is you have everybody trying everything to win. Right. In quick match, you don't know how seriously they're trying.
Oh man, I'm unbeatable in quick match.
Yeah, and the pressure is gone. The difference between playing poker for free and playing poker for 1 penny is still night and day. People still care just slightly more. And ranked is the same way. So, and I say this to say that when I got to Tekken Emperor to God of Destruction, I saw so many different ranges of skills. It like early on, I think it was like say like yellow, orange, red. You got people whiffing. You got people doing unsafe strings. You got people. They're learning their character. They're learning to pilot their character. I would say the yellow to the purple ranks is a lot of, can you pilot your character?
Right.
Can you not only just literal controls and like basic combos, do you understand certain situations that are really in your favor? Can you frame trap in a lot of ways to force your opponent to be uncomfortable? Can you do the cheap stuff that makes your opponent want to unplug their controller? You know what I mean? Like this is the yellow to purple is a lot of that. And then I think blue rank is where you get people who are clashing, who can all do that. Right. So so defense becomes more of a priority. Either overwhelming offense that you're so much better, or starting to implement defensive things that can help you counter specific things, right? Like in yellow to purple, the defense you need to learn is stop mashing on wake up so you don't die. Like get more chances to run your shit. And then blue rank and above, it becomes like, okay, both players have a lot of good shit to run. We have to actually survive and reduce the RPS a little bit. Bit. And then I think oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Forgive me. I thought you were wrapping up there. No, continue.
Yeah. So then I started hitting Tekken King, Tekken Emperor Plus, and I would say Tekken King feels like the top blue rank. Like I notice a significant gap in the Tekken Kings to the Tekken Emperors. Just in my recent days of grinding. So I would say the top bracket is Emperor to God of Destruction, and there the variance is so high. There are Tekken Emperors I've fought who feel like tournament demons, who I'm like, I cannot find a way to open them up. I'm getting destroyed. And then there are Gods of Destruction who are playing like elite blue ranks. Like you ever fight a God of Destruction Yoshimitsu and you watch them and they're literally just running through a deeply efficient flowchart that is so hard to beat.
Every Yoshi player feels like a God of Destruction. I'm not gonna lie.
No, and that's what I mean. Every God of Destruction Yoshi I fought feels like a deeply optimized Yoshi I fought before. So it's like, I don't feel necessarily that they are out Tekkening me or out mind gaming me. They are just so hard to beat because they're so clean at the offensive flowcharts, at not dying to my stuff so they can run their thing the next time, right? So I would say that's the top bracket, Tekken Emperor to God of Destruction. Do I think it's good? My answer is that there's really good players in there and there's really, really not good players in there. And you could see that in my play too. In Tekken God Supreme, I'm missing whiff punishes. Launch punish comes, I'm doing a jab, right? Like, everybody in that top bracket is probably the close to best. You know, obviously that's a top bracket, but there are still so many holes in people's gameplay, and if people really want, I mean, people are going to want a validating answer, and I feel like it's my job not to give it.
No, so that's what I say. Like, I'm not here to give an answer that validates people, because like that's something I've noticed a lot in the videos that I've been making. Like whether it's like a more like kind of entertaining but also somewhat serious video at certain points of like, how annoying is your main, or how carried are you? It's like people are like, oh yeah, my character's in this low tier, he's not that annoying, or like my character is difficult, like how hard is this character? Well, my character is hard, so that means that I'm probably working harder than the other people who are in my rank. And it's like, well, in reality, like your orange rank, like you're all still very much learning, and it doesn't really make a huge difference what character you're playing down there. It's in, you know, there's a lot for all of you to work on. But I think that's a great transition into kind of the next thing I want to talk about, and that is what separates players between ranks and the ranks above them. And then I want to answer the question of, when do people start playing quote unquote real Tekken, if that's even a thing. And I think the defense you mentioned is probably the biggest separator for me, at least in my experience, because like I'm Bushin rank now, so I fought everything up to that point, and you know, in my quick matches, which is where I'm playing a lot right now, I've come across like a decent amount of like Tekken Kings and a couple of Tekken Emperors. I definitely feel you on that gap between Tekken King and Emperor, which again doesn't necessarily mean if you make it to Tekken Emperor, oh, I'm officially a good Tekken player. That may or may not be the case, but I can handle the Tekken Kings pretty easily so far in my experience. Like, you know, it goes back and forth, but they don't feel like beyond my ability to conquer. On the couple of chances I have fought Tekken Emperor, I've kind of gotten smoked, and I think a big part of that is because obviously with it, the game is designed this way, so it's no surprise. But I think this is just like a fighting game player thing in general, especially for like newer beginning players. There's such a huge focus on offense and aggression, and like you said, up until basically the Blue Wings, it's all about focusing on how to pilot your character, how to maximize your combos, how to get the most screwed up Oki, the most efficient flow chart, and everything of that nature. And I've still seen a lot of that all the way up through Bushin rank, where a lot of players, they're so focused on their offense that they're not worried about mine. And what I mean is that I do something that's incredibly unsafe or very punishable, and I kind of get away scot-free with it. And I'm not really seeing a whole lot of punishment, which I think is such a crucial and like fundamental aspect of Tekken. And so like I'll do something like with Huarang, like my back three, which I should be getting launched for, and at worst I might get jabbed. No, and I think the way you framed it is really, really good. Like, rather than which rank am I good, I like the idea of framing what skills I'm seeing in which brackets, so people can target a concrete skill to work on. Right? I really like that framework more, because it just feels like a losing battle to play in that dimension of, well, this rank you're good, this rank you're good, right? It's never ending, right? I'm Tekken God Supreme, and I feel horrible, like, and like I know the feeling of being hard stuck yellow from past Tekkens, from again my other games I've been playing, right? So in Tekken 7, it took me over a year to reach Warrior rank. Like when I first got into Tekken 7, it legitimately took me a year to hit Warrior. People are doing that in their first time touching Tekken 8 now.
And so I you feel me? It's like it's a losing battle. There's always, humans will always look to the next mountain to climb. So for me, it's how can we enter a new way of thinking that is more fulfilling, more enriching, and more enjoyable. And my favorite quote on stuff like this is like, how can you love the struggle? And
you gotta fall in love with the grind, bro.
And so I briefly mentioned it, but like I think if we're gonna really dig into it, beginner to yellow rank is a lot of, this is my first Tekken, what do my buttons do, how do I move around, what do attacks look like? Oh, when this spark comes up, it's a block. When this spark comes up, it's a hit. It sounds patronizing, but really the eyes are taking in all these things. And it's impossible to teach somebody, oh, punish here, do this move, if you can't control your character. The mental like stack of just existing in the engine can be too much to get any kind of agency. So for me, beginner to green rank is that. And all these things aren't like hard cutoffs. They continue to bleed throughout. Like I'm in, again, Tekken God Supreme, visually seeing things that confuse me. so it's never ending. It's more like a gradient. Like you slowly start reducing how hard some things are the higher you go. And so with that framework in mind, I would say yellow ranks is where I tell people, if you can learn one frame trap, you cruise through to the next bracket, because people have no idea what's even hitting them. So if you just play by the rules of the road, you win. You know what I mean?
One of my most recent videos is me demonstrating frame traps and telling people like, this could probably get you all the way through the red ranks, because being the rank that I am, like, so my lowest characters right now being Bushi, they start off at Tenryu.
Yeah.
And so I've gotten several other characters. Well, I say several, like 3 or 4 other characters to Mighty Ruler, other than my main, right?
Yeah.
And so I've spent a lot of time in the red ranks, and frame traps will carry you along, and it's something that works all the way up to the highest level of Tekken. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see success with that at every level, but you will especially see it at that level because they don't know what they're getting hit by. They don't know if something's plus or minus on block, and everybody just wants to push buttons. And so it's a really effective tool that will go a long way, and it's something that you'll always use. It's not like some cheap gimmick that'll stop working once you hit so and so rank, or if you're up against so and so player. It's like, this is a fundamental strategy that you will always use.
If they don't know that the red light means stop, they're gonna get hit in the intersection. You know what I mean? And like
exactly. And
so you are giving them constant red lights, whether they see it or not. The red light is the red light. That is how the game works. You know. So and ironically, yeah, I think that does, like you were saying, it does go through red ranks. And the difference between a yellow, orange, and red rank is how can they die a little less to what the opponent's doing. Right? Like some people wake up mash armor and get hit by a launching low. Some people are always just trying to play their frame trap and getting hit. So this refinement in, again, controlling your character, visually taking in what your opponent's doing, and then surviving. And so you can run your opportunity next. There are windows where you have to stop too, and it's your job to see that. And it's not turtle up and defend. It's more like literally just you just got hit and maybe it's time to block. Like some people will just keep mashing every time they get hit over and over and over, right?
Some people really can't be conditioned, and conditioning is one of those things where at first it's useless because players who don't know any better.
Yeah.
And then I guess at some point it becomes really, really effective when now people are afraid to do anything, and you get to start doing other things. And then once you get to a high level again, it's like, okay, well now this is useless because this person's like, he ain't gonna do it again, or I'm better, like, you know what I'm saying? And that type of like mentality or that mindset is something that applies to like a lot of things where at a low level of fighting games, everyone's just mashing. And then at the middle level, like people are like, okay, now I'm trying to be solid. These are the things I'm working on. This is my punish. This is my game plan. This is my flow chart. And at the high level again, it's like,
yes,
everyone's just mashing. Like,
the bell curve. Yeah. Yeah. No, I was fighting speed kicks, and I in this game, I would consider myself pretty heavily mid level because I have to relearn like the paradigm of the game, the flow, the priorities are just so different from 7. And like the fundamentals are the same, but I'd say the priorities of the game are very different. And when I fought speed kicks, he kept hitting me with the Horang Skyrocket, and he said FDX. I lost like 10-0. He's like, I want to advance the mind game. Like, he wants to condition me, but you keep ducking. Do you think I'm having fun doing the mid over and over again? No, but it's what's working. So I'm going to keep doing the mid. And so, yeah, even at mid high level right now, like, it's not worth trying to think about conditioning or mind games. You know, it's a fighting game, so there's some RPS, but you're really learning the rules of the road and playing what the game is allowing you to do and what it isn't allowing you to do will get you so far. You know,
for sure. I think this is something I put a lot of thought into myself about the idea of like real Tekken, or like when are people playing Tekken? And to me, I feel like this video is a whole lot of like us not giving like very vague or ambiguous answers and not actually answering the questions, but I still like the conversation around it and like the types of ideas or the thoughts that we're probably putting into the heads of the viewers. And I kind of want to give them more so things to think about than just like you said, just validating answers that just straight up say, oh, if you made it to Garyu, if you made it to Mighty Ruler, if you made it to Fujin, you're a pretty good Tekken player, because there's so much variance between the ranks. There's so much nuance, there's so much context, and you know there might be so many holes in your game that you're lacking, but you know weren't exploited by the players that you were up against, or you might have had a good day or lucky matchups, or unlucky day and unlucky matchup, whatever the case may be. But for me, right, I noticed that and you get pretty far through the ranks before you start seeing people actually implementing every aspect of what makes Tekken.
Yeah, we should define that. We should define like what do we call real Tekken, because so many people have different ideas on that, right? Some people think real Tekken is just backdashing all the time. Me, that's what I think. But you know, like there's a lot of definitions. So we should probably like what is real Tekken to you? How does it like when you envision real Tekken? What does it feel? What does it feel like? What does it look like?
To me, the idea of real Tekken, and I keep putting like these air quotes on screen because it's like, what is real Tekken? But like when I think of what Tekken is as a game, what Tekken is being played, when two players know what they're doing, and I'm seeing two people who I think are good at the game. There's spacing, there's obviously offense, there's the ability to block punish, the ability to whiff punish, sidestepping, movement. All of those things are very, very important. It's a combination of all these different factors and all these different things that Tekken offers that makes it the game that it is, and also makes it unique to other fighting games. I feel like there's so many things when it comes to like I feel like I guess the biggest ones are like punishment and movement. Those are the two
Yeah.
biggest things I feel like are lacking. Again, I always feel kind of like a hypocrite when I talk about things like this because I'm not like a super skilled player. Like my movement's not crisp. It's not like I have great defense, but I think the difference is like I'm able to see that and understand that and accept that, right? But regardless, I feel like those are the two biggest aspects I see missing from the majority of players that separates them from the highest level.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I would largely agree. Like Tekken is a game where the goal is to get your opponent's HP to 0 or win by time, right? Those are and then do it in 3 rounds before they do. And the way you get there is really just a fast-paced rock paper scissors over and over and over again, right? And what I think I would agree with you, where I consider the real Tekken arrives, is where mistakes are no longer free, right? Like where you do an unsafe string, you get punished. You do a string with a high, you get ducked, assuming it's like not like a mix-up string, right? Your
Right.
opponent abuses or constantly goes minus, right? Like say they do a bunch of safe moves, but they're always minus. So you're applying mix-ups with that frame advantage over and over and over again in a way that your opponent can't read, right? So there's like there's the rules of the road, the basics of punishment and movement and playing solid, and then there's also this Tekken element that is human, where it's can I, like say you have perfect mechanics, like you have perfect punishment, perfect blocking, you can, but you always do a launch punishable low. Is that real Tekken? Well, not really, right? Because yes, you can punish really well, but if your opponent just always low blocks, then you lose. So,
Right.
so I think there's the mechanical and like the objective component, like the game states, and then there's the human component where are you able to be ambiguous with your offense? Are you are your timings hard to read? Or, you know, like all these like the fighting game part, the part that people generally latch onto, I think early, like the fun part, right? When you're beating somebody up on the couch, it's like the mind games and stuff. So I think where does that start for me? I've seen it as early as Tenryu. I've seen it missing in God of Destruction.
And that's the point, right? Is that it varies so much, and some of that has to do with the player, some of that can do with the character. Because I don't want to say, oh, if you're playing this character, you're carried. I mean, I've made videos like that, but that's not the point of this conversation, right?
Yeah.
But it's you do objectively see a difference in certain types of players at certain levels depending on the character that they play. Like
Exactly.
that is absolutely a thing, and so that's why it's like you'll see. Like you might be Fujin, another player might be Fujin, and he might body you, and then you might go up against other Fujins, and you're completely bodying them. And there's such a drastic variance in that. But yeah, I feel like that's something that when you're at the highest, well, not necessarily, when you're competing at the highest level, right? You're normally going to see all those aspects. But even at God of Destruction, if you're just playing ranked, you're just playing online, you'll see some of those fundamentals missing from those players.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's why it's so hard to say, oh, if you get to this level, then you're a great player. Because like I mentioned earlier, like you could get to God of Destruction and still get bodied in a tournament. You know what I'm saying? Just because you made it to the highest rank doesn't mean that you're so much better than so many other players. And I know it's easy to look at things that way because we've seen the data. I've made videos covering it where it's like, oh, if you're Fujin rank, if you're Bushin rank, you're like the top 1% of players. And like on paper, that sounds crazy. Oh, I must be sick nasty. And I'm one of those players that's like always downplaying myself. And I feel like you're cut from a very similar cloth because you said you're Tekken God Supreme and you called yourself a mid-level player, right? A lot of people would really push back on that. And I'm Bushin, so I'm just like a few ranks behind you.
Yeah.
And I call myself trash all the time. And like, obviously I know that like I'm better than most players, but that's not good enough for me. Like I'm obviously aiming for higher than that. And my rank doesn't just like, even though there is some like, oh, sick, I made it to a higher rank. I like that's not the end goal, right?
Yes.
And so I understand that that there's so much further to go, and that's why I'll tell myself like, oh, I'm not that good, or I'll call myself like an intermediate player, like a just like a slightly above casual, like above average player. But I try not to give myself too much credit because I know that there's such a drastic difference between myself and like the guys I'm watching compete at Combo Breaker or CEO or Evo.
And the way I'd frame it is that I think the world gives us a lot of reason to put people into top X% brackets. The world gives us a lot of reason, whether it's our schooling, whether it's like, ranking, it's money, all these things. The world just puts us in a position to want to value that. Mm-hmm. And I push back against that as somebody who comes deeply from that world and really valued that kind of mentality. I push back and want to look at it qualitatively. So I don't care that I'm top X%. I don't care that I'm objectively higher than these many people. I care that when this dude did a launch punish move, I kicked his foot for 2 damage.
Facts. And that's the thing, is because I got a lot of comments on one of my videos where I said like blue rank was like intermediate level, or like, you know, not particularly high rank or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think part of that is because people are looking for validation, and they want to believe that if they're in this top percent, or if you're better than this many people, that must mean that you're really good at the game. But I'm a believer that you can be better than most people and still be bad. You know? And I think to a lot of people that doesn't make sense, but I put it this way, right? This was the example I gave on my stream a few times in a conversation that I had with some friends. And I was like, okay, well, let's say you're in school, okay? And you get like a 60% on your test out of 100. That's not really good. But let's say everybody else in your class got a 50% or lower.
Yeah.
Well, just because you did everybody, just because you did better than everyone else doesn't mean that you're smart.
Yeah.
Maybe everybody else is just worse.
Yeah, no, if you're like 7 foot tall and you can dunk, are you nasty at ball? Probably not. Like assuming you just grew up and you're just that tallest guy there. Like, okay, cool. You know, and
I
it's
think
like
it's a lot deeper than that.
And it's fine to enjoy it. I think it's fine to enjoy it, right? Like if that's something you enjoy, sure. But I think that it's more enriching to just look at it. And then there are downsides to always being like trying to look for the next thing to improve, right? It can feel really discouraging. It can feel exhausting, right? There are definitely downsides. So I would say it has to be holistically fun through the whole process. Having fun while failing, and then tasting that micro improvement that feels really good. It's like a sensory perception thing too, right? Like as you focus less on the destinations and you're looking for these micro improvements, you start to have a lot of fun. Like, wow, my hands are a bit faster today. Wow, I broke like one more throw than normal. I can feel myself getting faster. And that's something that I think is missing from perception when you are locked into arriving at a certain place constantly, right?
Right. And I think it's really difficult. And I think people might view players or creators such as you or myself as if we're overly critical or like harsh on ourselves. And I see a lot of my same mentality in you. It's like, no, like I'm not really as down on myself as I might seem when I'm calling myself trash or garbage, because you have to find that balance between like making sure that you stay humble and also hungry. So it's like understanding like how far you have come and you've grown and how much better you are than you were before, or even better than other players, but not letting it go to your head and understanding that there's still so much left further to climb. So when I'm telling myself, oh, I'm trash or I'm garbage for, why'd I let him win? Why didn't I punish that? It's like, no, like that's just how I talk to myself. You know, I'm fine. I'm not, because you definitely can make yourself, you can hurt your own self-esteem or your own mental, or discourage yourself from wanting to continue to play the game, let alone improve by that way. I think there needs to be an understanding of how you yourself talk to yourself. And I understand that I have thick skin and I'm not going to hurt my own feelings.
Best sentence I've ever been told is it's not that serious. But it's coming to that conclusion myself was where the power came from, right? Like, it's not that serious. When I can tell myself that shit hits.
For sure. But yeah, I think that actually covers a lot of what I want to talk about. This has been a really enjoyable discussion for me. Is there anything else you think we should touch on, or anything that you wanted to add to it before we start wrapping things up here?
Yeah, I feel like people are going to lock onto the fact that I said I started seeing real Tekken at Tenryu and really lock in on that. I wanted to emphasize more that I see a lot of Tekken missing at God of Destruction. like the fact that I saw one dude who was probably on his 5th character, like on Tenryu, who was like a legacy player on his 2nd account. Okay, like that's what it felt like. Okay, but I'm seeing people maining God of Destruction where I feel the gaps. I want to highlight that part. And it's not to harp on people or get down on people. It's more like really valuing the steps you take to grow, taking the time to appreciate that, and not letting other people say, you're carried, you did this thing, you did that. All that shit doesn't matter. It's what did you do for yourself playing this game that gave you enjoyment. If you have fun scrubbing people out with cheap grabs and stuff, enjoy that. Like the game has given you the opportunity to enjoy that. And I think that there's no reason to shame. It is the job of the other player getting killed by it to beat it. So I get equally upset at people who are harping on top X%, this and that, as I do to the people who are calling other people carried in a non-helpful manner. Right? I've been coached before, get called carried so that I can find skills to develop. I think that's good. Or like harmless shit talk, right? But if people are calling you carried legitimately, like your friends, and like are giving you advice not to make you better, but because they're frustrated, I think that's whack. And to me, that's on the same level of, bro, you got to get good. I got to get, let me enjoy the game. I want to enjoy the game. You know, it's just understanding
sure.
that there are effective ways and ineffective ways when it comes to improving, but it's a game. We're supposed to enjoy it.
I would agree. It's something else I've touched on before myself, where it's like it is. One of the comments I got on that frame chat video was something along the lines of, and I'm trying to remember this as verbatim as I can. That's so scrubby, like taking advantage of somebody who doesn't know any better, or something like they were basically saying that like I'm being cheap and a scumbag for using frame traps. I was like, yo, like, is this really how people feel? But like, I get it, because like there's so many things that people instill these mental restrictions or like these things on themselves, because they think it makes them a better player, or think it makes them more I don't know, just or righteous or whatever than the next player. And it's like, you not using throws is not not making you a better player than anyone else. And I think you made a similar video talking about that same subject, where it's like, don't worry about being honest or not being cheap. Do the grimy shit. If it's working, then it's what you should do. Now understand, if you're reliant solely on like cheap gimmicky things, you may eventually hit a roadblock, and it's like, why can't I progress? And that's when you have to take a look at your own play and realize, okay, these are the things I need to do and I need to work on. But if it's working for you, then it's working.
Yep. No, exactly. And you will learn more by trying something that works and seeing when it stops working than trying to bend reality into a way where it doesn't work because you think it shouldn't. Right? Like the game will tell you if something works or it doesn't. It might not do it immediately. It might depend on the player. But eventually, if it's not working, you will learn more following the objective rules of the system we're in than the made up rules of somebody on the internet. Like, you know,
for sure. Yeah, I think that pretty much does it. I think one of the main takeaways I want people to understand is that it's okay to take pride in whatever rank that you've managed to achieve, and seeing ranks as certain milestones or markers of improvement is okay, as long as you're actually looking at the gameplay and realizing the things that you either need to improve on or the things that you did improve on, because there's so much variance in between these different ranks and everything like that, and there's no concrete answer to this is where you're a good player, or this is where they're playing real Tekken. And also, like, as corny as it is, just remember to have fun along the way, man.
For real.
So many people get so caught up in themselves, or like frustrated because they can't achieve a certain rank, and they focus more on the rank instead of getting better and letting the rank come to them. And it's just, I just want to see people continue to enjoy the game and understand that as you continue to improve, all that else, all the other stuff will come along with it naturally.
Yeah, I would like to add that I love this conversation, and I think my new answer is, if somebody asks me like, is this rank good, or is this, like, whatever the title of this video will probably be, right. my answer might almost always be is like, why are you asking that? Right? Like I believe shifting the mindset entirely to the gameplay, the quality of what's happening on screen, my perception, my reactions, all these things. What steps can I take to actually improve it? I think shifting to that completely different road is my dream utopia. Is everybody's there. Everybody's like focused on the process and the enjoyment. And that's idealistic and not gonna happen. But that might be my default answer, is just like moving people more towards that direction. I would enjoy that a lot personally. It's what I wish people would have given to me. And simultaneously, it's something I acknowledge that is only powerful if it comes from within, right? Like if somebody tells you stop caring, you're not going to stop caring. If you discover yourself to stop caring, that shit sticks,
Today is actually April 5th as we're recording this. So let me be a little bit of a weeb and pay a little bit of a tribute to Akira Toriyama. As you all know, he recently passed away. Today's his birthday.
Wow.
Remember when Vegeta went Super Saiyan? It's when he stopped caring.
Yes.
I didn't care anymore.
Yeah.
Something inside of me snapped.
Yeah. No, for real.
That's when he was able to take things to the next level. Thank you so much, VDX, today for joining me on the channel. Like I said, hopefully the first of future collaborations. Hopefully everybody who sat down and watched and listened to this video thoroughly enjoyed it. If you're not already familiar with VDX, well, you've probably gotten to know him pretty well by the end of this video. But if you don't already follow him, links to his socials and his YouTube channel will be linked in the description down below, as well as also as a pinned comment. And man, I can't thank you enough for joining me today. Any closing remarks?
No, I appreciated being here. I thought it was great sharing these thoughts with someone with a similar perspective. And this was a great time. Thank you.
No doubt. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for all the awesome content that I'm bringing you. And with all that being said, that's pretty much off today. And remember, nothing can happen until you swing the bat. Later.
Peace.
Great. That went well.
That was fire.
Yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I want that was damn near a podcast. I want to do that more.
You directed my rambling very well. I love that.
I feel like I have a tendency to ramble, so you saying that is funny.
Let me see. I'll upload this now to Google Drive and send it over.
Sure thing. I would greatly appreciate that.
That was fire. I'm so curious how people will respond. I hate reading comments, but I'm about to. I'm like, this is gonna be. I'm curious to. I want to read just enough to get like a finger on the pulse of where people are at, but not too much to believe anything they say.
It's been really rough, and like I'm sure you're experiencing it now more than ever with obviously having so much success and growth and things with your channel. But it's like reading YouTube comments. It feels like a necessary part of the job, but it's so hard sometimes because you get so many varying backgrounds and just like you read stuff. It's like, is this a child or is this a grown man? This can't be a grown man, right? But it is.
Dude.
Or you'll read certain things. Like very seldom do I read a YouTube comment. I'm like, wow, that was really enlightening. That was a really eye-opening, well thought out, like articulate response. I thank you very much. And those are amazing when you do get them. But most of the time, I'm sitting there scratching my head, like, who the fuck wrote some shit like this, bro? Like,
I dude commented like right on my, as soon as I dropped the video, he said like, I quit my job every time VDX uploads the videos, I can watch it uninterrupted. And a dude said, that's really disrespectful. Think about your family. Think about your kids. Like, how could you do something like that? And somebody's like, dude, I think he was joking. And he was like, and the other guy's like, well, that would be really nice if he's joking, but he's not. And I was like, what?
How do you know that?
People be making up scenarios.
Bro, one of my favorite tweets I've ever seen was somebody who said, remember when we were in school and all the kids were separated by standard classes, honors classes, and AP classes? See, this is the problem. I'm not supposed to be in the same class as all you other niggas on the internet. My fault. I don't know if you care. I'm black, by the way. I don't know if you care about me saying the N-word on your channel. Cool. I usually ask people that before I just start letting that fly. But I'm not supposed to be in the same room as all you other ones. We said I was in AP classes when I was in school. So when I see y'all parading around in the same space as me, saying the shit y'all be saying, I'm like, that now it all makes sense.
Yeah. Different needs for different cuts of society. But yeah, bro, that was really fun. Hopefully, yeah. I'm supposed to be coaching RDC World, and this dude's getting coaching from KOS and Speed Kicks.
I mean, realistically, like I've already seen the progress that you've helped them make, but I had such a head start that, like, you know what I'm saying, like they really focus on catching Afro, not me.
That's good.
That being said, they ain't fucking with me. I'll be ready for the bulls when I see it.
you gotta stay prepped, right?
Oh yeah, no, they ain't gonna catch me lacking. I don't want to get complacent now. But like, I mean, the thing is, like, taking the steps that I was doing and looking for coaching and trying to prove, like, this is all stuff that I was planning on doing regardless of that. But that's just extra motivation to do so. But excuse me. I was previously like a Dragon Ball FighterZ player. Like that was my main game. Like I've always played Tekken, and Tekken was, like I said, Tekken 7 came out before DBFZ, and that was when I was getting really, really into fighting games. But toward the end of like me playing DBFZ, because I really don't play that game anymore, I told myself that when Tekken 8 drops, I'm going hard in that game. Like I want to get as good as I can. I want to create content mostly around that game, and that's what I'm going to be. That's going to be my new main focus, and it's been paying dividends both in the content space and in terms of my gameplay. Yeah,
I have such rose tinted glasses for DBFZ because it was my first like 2D game, and I played regular Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, and Blue Goku.
You were one of those.
And I was so suboptimal. All I cared about doing was hitting the craziest, like, multiple Kamehamehas ever. And that game, like, at that time was so cool. And I had such limited time to play it that I was like, when they started changing how the combo routes worked, that, like, blew my mind. I was like, man, I spent all this time learning this specific looping combo or this specific interaction, and I was like, having to relearn all that was so brutal. So hopefully once they stop patching it, once the rollback thing is fixed, I could revisit it, because that'll be cool.
Man, I spent 5 years of my life playing that game like nobody's business, and all it does is hurt me. That's why I moved on.
That's what I've heard. It's like the game everybody really wants to love,
Well, yeah, because like I really loved the game for what it was at the start, and
Yeah.
like it truly became like my favorite game of all time. Like not just fighting game, but probably my favorite video game, and it changed my life, right? Like
Yeah.
I got my blow up, if you want to call it that, on YouTube and Twitch and everything from playing that game, and that's
Yeah.
how I ended up making a living and everything. And I was able to travel the country and meet all these new people and make money and provide for myself, my family, my loved ones, and all this stuff because of that game. So it's gonna always have this special place in my heart. But the game that shit became is not the game I fell in love with. And yeah, and like there's bullshit in every game, but it's like I talked about this before. It's easier to accept the bullshit that's in a different game when it's like that out the gate, or when it's what you're first introduced to, as opposed to seeing something that you liked originally change over time. Because like Tekken 7 and Tekken 8 are very different games, right? And you've seen a lot of people pushing back on Tekken 8, trying to turn it into Tekken 7 or wishing it was more like 7. Whereas I'm like, I like the game. I think it's sick. I think it's dope. And it's like easy for me to like jump over from Dragon Ball and be like, I hate this and I hate that and I hate that. And it'd be like, well, this is a brand new game. I'm just gonna accept it for what it is at face value, and we just gonna let it rock and let it cook.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, there's some crazy shit in here, but I think it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. It's more fun to be able to just play a game with less expectation or imposed like thoughts and ideas, you know? So I also feel very similarly. Like I went into Tekken 8 expecting to completely have to relearn everything. My character was so carried in 7, so like
Your
I was ready.
was also something that lent, because I watched you quite a bit. You are definitely a Tekken 7 player more so than a Tekken 8 player.
Yes.
And I think you are fully aware of that, and that's why you're going through the growing pains that you are. But that game lended very well to your style of play.
Oh my god, it was perfect.
I don't know if you're like that in other fighting games or how many other fighting games you play, but I seeing you play 8 now, I'm just like, bro. I'm sorry, I'm here about to lecture you like I'm better than you or no more than you in the game. But I was watching you play the other day, and you would like do something where somebody's back was to the wall, or you were plus, and you back off. I'm like, why is this nigga keep backing off?
Exactly. No, it's like, and in the last game, that was a decent strategy. Like it was very effective. And then in this game, it's like you are trolling.
Nah, for real. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold you up too much longer. I appreciated the conversation. I thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully we do this again soon.
Yes, sounds good, bro. Thank you for having me.
All right, no doubt. Have fun with your stream, and I'll catch you later.
Will do. Catch you later.
Later.
Peace. That was super fun. Lotus is tight. How am I doing on my battle pass? Have I gotten the ball yet? Oh my god, I'm so far away, bro. I'm level 25. In 7, was to make the opponent whiff. In 7, it was because attacking was the scariest thing to do in the game. So, backdashing forces them to come at you to attack. Bro, I'm at the crop top. I want the crop top so bad, bro. I did get the booty shorts, but I don't want to put them on without the crop top. Yeah, the item's premium only. Just sad. Leather shorts for Claudio? Oh my god, what the hell? That is horrible. Wait, these actually don't look that good. These actually don't look that good. It looks good on Nina. These are okay, actually. It really just is the crop top. What are my missions today? How do I see my available missions? I did all my weeklies. Jesus, I did all my weeklies. I won 50 rounds. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, there's a battle pass now. Bad Habits autopiloting. I actually have a video on that back from like 2021. So it's pretty old. But it's called like How Do I Stop Mashing or something. It's really, really old. Did I miss the daily match against Britney Spears? Bro, I need my run back. I need my fucking run back. You pissed me off. I need my run back. I think I'm gonna get the cyber costume. I also want to get the I want to make Victor into like Raiden. The hair sucks. Fortnite's battle pass is actually good. Well, not recently. The battle passes recently are kind of horrible. How to start mashing? Low key, I do. Actually spending money. I'm a content creator, so it's kind of a... If I were like a personal gamer, I don't know if I would. But for content, I think it's worthwhile. Not fuck you, as in the sense that like I don't know if I would make that decision as a totally casual player personally. Jetstream Sam? I don't like Jetstream Sam that much, man. I like Raiden. Sam is neat, but he's not my guy, you know? Bro, I want to hit God of Destruction with Lily. I feel you. Kind of neat. What was it? Oh, somebody asked if I missed Noctis. Yes. Not a day goes by where I think about how I can't play Noctis. The transition was pretty rough. You dream about him? Well, not like that, no. There's not enough options, bro. They should let you definitely try it on. I mean, they do let you try it on, but this shit kind of sucks. This shit kind of whack. Do your hair Noctis style? I used to. But my face got kind of fat recently, so I gotta lose weight. I do not like this hair. Zero suit? Everybody's gotta have a zero suit costume, bro. Everybody and their mother is gonna have a zero suit costume. The modders are kind of cooking, low key. You can't like accessorize it. It is way, it was whack, bro. It's literally just a bodysuit, yeah. Tron Legacy is probably the best. Why does the men's one have so many more options? This looks way better. What? That's insane. That's sexist. Are you going to Evo or not? I'm going. Make Tony Stark Lee. You make Tony Stark Lee. I'm gonna make what I want to make. These boots are whack. Exclamation song. Big ass sword ruining the fit? Nah, bro. There's definitely some kind of Raiden angle for sure. You know? MGS2 Raiden? The blue is so bright. I mean, very little difference. Actually, that made a big difference. That makes a huge difference. That's pretty cool. I like that. Favorite solo game? Maybe Final Fantasy X? Maybe MGS2 Raiden, yeah. This outfit is so cooked, man. Give me 2 seconds. Be right. Give me a sec. I have to take a phone call, but I'll keep customizing while we do it. I'll just be muted.
That's why I'll never forgive the Japanese.
All right, we're back. Bro, this customization mode sucks. I can't do anything. It's not my fault. This shit just sucks. A sick ball, thanks. Can I change his sword? I can't even change his sword color or anything? Yeah, I know you can move it down. It just doesn't look good. You can't use active replay against the DLC characters, unfortunately. Which is pretty stupid. Do you play Melee? Not as much anymore, but I used to. Oh, that caffeine made me sleepy. Holy fuck. Whoa. That caffeine made me really sleepy. Do you find it hard to input diagonals on the knee lever Neo? No, because I have a lot of experience, but the initial learning curve definitely does, yes. Whoa. Holy shit. Oh my god, wow, that was weird. Let me pee real quick. What the fuck? I played Marth. That's a sign of ADHD? Yeah, I got a fucked up brain, believe it or not. All right. I'm about to become Lily, God of Destruction. Nobody's ready for the amount of skill I'm about to express in this game. Get hype. Not Gerald, Geraldina of Destruction. I gotta change my name, by the way. This Captivant name is ass. It looks like Captain Vant or whatever. That shit sucks. We're Magnifique, the God of Destruction. Has Tekken technically become kind of pay to win? I don't know. Probably. It was pay to win in Tekken 7. It was pay to win or Akuma. Or Geese. I think Geese was DLC. I hype too hard now it hurts. Somehow. If you bring back any Tekken character, it'd be Noctis. Do you play KBD in games? I have a video coming out on that. A long answer.
Get ready for the next battle.
Permanently prevent a character from returning? Geese Howard. What are the games? I don't have a lot of time to play other games, but I like FF14 a lot.
Get ready for the next
You dislike
battle.
Geese more than Akuma? It's about the same, to be honest. I've not done the FF16. I haven't played 14 in forever. I just like the game. I like the story mainly.
Round one. Fight.
I should have warmed up more. Well, that was a fun two-player game for a significant part of that. No way. Really?
Round three. Fight.
Nice. Oh my god, bro. What is this? What is happening? Oh god, no punish. Wow. Okay. Don't over respect the flash, just respond. I'm dead.
Round four. Fight.
Oh god. Oh my. Okay, GG. I'll play again.
Round one. Fight.
Ugh. No. Dude. Ah.
Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight.
What? Oh, I tried to side roll or tech roll.
Fight.
Oh, wow. Ah, GG's, bro. Wow, Yoshi is so good. Holy fuck. He's not even trolling. You went 5 rounds and didn't use heat. Yeah, bro. Thank you.
Get ready for the
I'm aware
next
of what I'm not using. Thank you. I'm trying to deal with figuring out how to hit him. Heat, I want to use at the wall to like play a checkmate situation. What I want to do is figure out why, like, how do I down 4-3? How do I do this? How do these moves? It's not on the top of my priority list right now. No, it's fine. Aaron Yeager, he's a loyal viewer. He's around, you know. I just gotta let him know that I am paying attention. I do appreciate people trying to be helpful. It is better than people trying to be dickheads. That would have been cool if that works. Would you call yourself a slow learner for Tekken 8? Yes. I was very locked into Tekken 3 or Tekken 7. Am I going to learn the entire cast? I can barely play one character, so no. I also don't like every character. What's up, King Lycaon? Lycaon? Thank you for the support. Anybody who's not on my mains list, I don't really like. Oh, up back one. Let's try. My brain is so slow right now. I'm like very, very not locked in. I can feel it. I need to warm up. I need to warm up. I need to warm up for sure.
Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight.
Wow. You need coffee. I just took a caffeine gum and it made me sleepy, so I appreciate the backseat bodying. Thank you for the first time message. I'm actually not a lab monster. That's a common misconception, but thank you for the advice. Oh my god. This caffeine gum is really good, but I don't think I needed caffeine right now.
Round 2. Fight.
Dude, it jumped over my low. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. I keep get up kicking. I'm trying to like tech roll in situations I can't tech roll. I'm doing it really late. No duck.
Round 4. Fight.
No way. Fucked up.
Final round. Fight.
I blocked that! Oh my god! I let go of the block! Oh, that was so stupid! I didn't believe! Alright, we gotta warm up. We gotta warm up. Super important to warm up in this game.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright. Warm up, warm up, warm up. That's my fault for not warming up. That was stupid of me to not warm up.
Get ready for the next battle.
Ooga booga game? I don't know what you mean. I literally just played bad. Blaming the game for those losses would be really stupid of me. Could be playing quick matches? No, I don't like playing quick matches because people play the game differently. I just need to warm up my mechanics. I mean, it depends on the player, right? Like, it really depends. Some people will benefit from that, not me. What was the last one? Okay. This is good. This is why I do it. Wow, yeah, I was really trying to play in this condition. That's horrible. This is very needed. What did I do yesterday? Why am I so tired? It's probably all the asthma shit. You meant the game in general? You're talking about Ooga Booga game or something else? Oh, I guess I streamed for like 11 hours yesterday. Main man recovering from time and being a... What kind of a question is that? That's his business, what he does with his time. I don't know. I feel like I don't breathe during close games. You play the game with the intent of breathing more than actually playing the game. I had to do that in Tekken 7. But it's hard to do while you're learning. It's still important to do though. Oops, defend 4-2. Yeah. This is 60 frame. A normal hit? It is, wow. It's not energy, it's focus right now. I'm just warming up for ranked. Ah. Ah. No. Okay. Ah! Are you actively coaching these days? No. Ah. What am I training right now? It's in my latest YouTube video. It's just a warm-up. That would be crazy if that hit. Okay, let's try it. I don't know how the heat system could be adjusted.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
Wow, that sucks. Parry.
Round two. Fight.
Oh my god. I might have to... I don't know what I need to do. I might need to either take a break or eat some food. I am not playing at the game at well right now. Wow. I tapped forward and died. Ah, I let go.
Round 3. Fight.
Ah, I mashed. Oh my god. What? I keep mashing 3.
Guys, I'm a Lester. Love you all.
Oh, that was really good. No way, bro. I'm dead.
You lose. Round 1. Fight.
Oh my god, I almost died. No. It's good.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah. Nice punish. I was late. Oh, it's safe because you absorbed the armor. It's not late. Up back 1 just whiffs, bro. Nice.
Round 3. Fight.
That's what I did. Hit a hop kick. I'm playing really bad. I might just be at mental capacity. I have to probably take a small break, but damn, that really sucks. I have so much time to play. I want to play.
Fight.
Wow, push back. That was really good. Nice, well played. I'm dead. Holy shit. Nice. That was really good. I'm gonna order some food. I'm hungry as fuck. That was good. That was good. That was really well played. The pushback off while standing 4, and then I swung into the backdash. There's some Eddie combos. Thank you for the first time chat. Thank you, Freaky JP. Thank you, thank you. I'm hungry. I'm super hungry. It's funny, I can like feel how slow my brain is. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I can record a video. I need to. I'm like not in the mood to. I have so many videos I need to record that I just don't feel like doing. I wonder if I eat, maybe I'll want to after I eat. If I record a video and I don't feel like doing it, the video will be really low quality, so I don't want to just do it, but I bet if I eat, I'll feel like recording. Back to 1. When do you input the forward? After the jab comes out, or like during the jab coming out. I just hold forward. Approaching your character has stubby tools. That's too vague. You need to know what character you're dealing with. We should look at Lily's situations though. There's some situations I want to practice.
Get ready for the next battle.
Why wouldn't you call yourself a lab monster? I barely spend time in the lab. That's why. And I don't have a lot of fun in the lab. So here, I do want to drill how I play the back 1 situation. So I'm +8, right? I could do this. Do that if I really want to. I could do this. Can do at 2.22. Like, we're trying to see what range this is a threat. So like, wow, the 2.6 is pretty good. You can use slide to approach as well. But Lee isn't really like needing to approach. He likes playing back 4 from range, slide from range. Forward 3. Back 3-3. If you're hard stack Tekken King, that's probably not a buff nerf issue. But yeah, it is frustrating playing Steve at this time. They're blowing that slide up while standing 2-3. It's a mix-up, not a guarantee. Why don't I allow my replays? I'm not confused about what moves I'm losing to. I need repetitions in the situations. Tekken isn't the kind of game where you could just know something and immediately start winning. You have to like program your brain and your hands to also respond. So like I can tell you why I'm losing to a certain character and I can't do the counterplay. So I have to train that counterplay through either practice or a lot of reps. It's like every time Raigeki 9 outplays me, I know exactly what happened. Right? Especially after that coaching session I had, it's like I know I'm dash blocking a lot, right? So I know I need to like do less of this. And there's not really a lot of replay analysis that can stop me from doing this. I have to play and do it. At what point does sidestep actually happen? I try to mash sidestep after first jab. It feels like I'm always too late. Are you saying you jabbed or your opponent jabbed? It depends. I'm pretty dumb. I've just learned from better people. It's actually really funny. I think that's the appeal of my brand is like I look smart and I can do smart things, but sometimes I'm just really dumb. And like it's really funny when I'm really dumb. Like I think it's really funny because people are like, can't he see that? Like he's so smart. But like the funny part is that like I'm pretty dumb sometimes. Your opponent jabs you. Did you get hit or did you block it? Lily's not that hard, but Lily has a high ceiling, a low floor and a high ceiling, which is pretty cool. Maybe if I'm playing stupid right now, I can play Steve. Maybe that's what that means.
Get ready for the next battle.
Lily isn't hard, but insane. No, Lily has a low skill floor. You can start hitting buttons on Lily and it works really well. But ceiling is kind of high. Yeah, I played Anakin Zeddy. I do not have the brain capacity to play Yoshi right now if I can't pilot Lily. It depends what move they're doing after also, WeMag. You are not only dealing with the sidestep block, the block situation, you're dealing with the move that comes after. My name is wrong. Fuck.
Get ready for the next
Heat smashes? I think heat burst is really strong. Oh my god, it's Eddie. Okay. I don't know how to fight Eddie as Steve.
Round one. Fight.
Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, playing Steve when my brain is off is kind of nice. Because I'm not trying to learn new stuff. Steve is really nice when my brain is off because I can flow state.
Round three.
I'm not trying to learn new stuff. I'm just moving around and hitting my buttons. That feels really good. Three hits. Oh god. Okay, I was airborne. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, Mr. J. I appreciate that. Are the alerts playing? I can't hear it. Did he just say mink? The alerts are playing? Okay, I can't hear them.
Good night. You win.
Ransom Fairy, thank you for the resub as well.
Undeniable proof that we totally owned you, lamers.
And Muggsy and Beavis and Amazing Awesome Dino and Spud022 and me Coconuts. Thank you, you guys. I don't know what the frames are on that. Ah.
Round two. Fight.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Ow. Ow. I was trying to step it. Oh my god, he died.
Round three. Come on. Fight.
3 hits. Ah, that move, that low is good, man. Steve, it's nice to watch, thanks. What? No. That mix-up is not favorable to block. Oh my god. I didn't mean to do that. That was cool.
Get ready for the next battle.
Burnout isn't an issue to me because I'm having so much fun. I like making content a lot. The only thing I get burned out is reading too many comments on YouTube. And sometimes really dumb chat messages from people who are like trying to make me upset. I like answering questions and stuff. Cypher, thank you so much for the sub. How do you counter Steve? Don't let him counter hit you. You have to give up the parts of the game you want to play in order to not get counter hit.
ready for the next battle.
Thank you, KKR. June, I have no idea. She's a good character.
Round one. Fight.
Wow, what a mash. I gotta play frame tight. Yeah. Oh, that hit me. No, my audience is chill. It's the people who aren't in my audience. They're when you know, like this tweet has left your target audience. Like that. Sidestep right, almost all of her moves. She's weak to sidestep left, which you hit with DF 4-4. Oops, didn't want to do that. Okay, keep out. Oops. Oh, that was bad. I'm never ducking that stream because I'm not used to people doing it. Same with that. Instant Shining Wizard. Practice slow, do it fast. It's on my controller guide has stuff about instant while running. That was the drill. That was the drill. That was literally the drill, bro. Oh, nice. That was good. That was really good. Holy shit. Slide? No, that was cool. This guy's kind of cool. Okay. Oops. Punish with the dog, please. Bolt action. Thank you so much for the 2 subs. Ooh, thank you. Okay. Nice. Love that shit. That shit is so cool. Not a dumb question. It's a common question. What's the command, guys? I forgot. Is it side characters? I should add a second one that's the S's. Oh my god, bro. Oh, nice combo. Holy shit. Oh, I ducked. Why did I duck? I might be dead. Oh, this combo's fire! This guy might be the GOAT. That was so cool. But he keeps ducking up close. I don't know why. The drill. I broke that. Need to use the bind. I didn't do my throw break warm up. Alright. Oh, DF1 is crazy, man. I read a down jab, like the down 2-3. Regular wall combo next time, VDX. Okay. Counter hit throw. I wasted time moving there. Just do back one. Oh my god. That shit fucks me up, man. Did he get me? He did. That was fire. This guy's sick. That guy was fun. That was a really fun opponent. That guy was like... That was a really cool guy to fight. How do the SK drills help you? No, it trains your brain and eyes to react to the things on screen. It's a warm-up for a general purpose. Obviously, it's good anti-law as well. But it's one of the situations where you can train your brain to look for multiple things at one time. How long were you practicing playing Tekken? I grew up playing the game a lot, which helped me have like a bit of an advantage learning the system mechanics, but not a lot aside from that. I learned frames in Tag 2 and stuff, and then I started like competing Tekken 7 like 2019. Steve does hit fast, so you have to just play your slow fast or your quick fast moves. You can't play like big against Steve. If you do big moves against Steve, you'll eat like a back one. Like Steve can play 1-2-1 like this, and it's so annoying. Nice. This guy's decent. Steve kind of sucks, but he's fun. Well, he doesn't suck. He just has to work really hard. He has a lot of work to get the stuff done that you need to get done. Okay. Oops. Whoa, okay. Interesting option. Ah, mass. Oh my god, that was funny as fuck. What's up, Flixie? How we doing? Dude, my backdash. Nice. I'm getting flowcharted. Nice electrics. Okay, I might die. He could have done a bigger combo, that's fine. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Nice. Good hell sweep. That was a good hell sweep. My food person canceled. No, I'm so hungry, bro. Oh, what was that, man? Dude, the Wi-Fi is actually now starting to kill me. I usually don't mind, but like it's stuttering when I'm trying to do something. Whoa, that was cool. I've never seen that. Ah, nice. In Tekken, everything has a counter, bro. It's not about landing. It's not about having a perfect stance. Everything has a counter. If they're hop kicking, you just do flicker or peekaboo 1-2 and then they die. And then you get a combo. That was a crazy interrupt. Now I know, though. That was a stupid jab. What is your weakest spot in Tekken? Are you my tournament opponent? Trying to get information? I'm overly defensive in an attacking game. And my brain moves slower as a result. That was good. Dude. Oh my god, I can't do my combos, bro. I'm just trolling. I'm dead. Dude, I need to eat. Why's my food taking so long? What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm so tilted. I'm so hungry. Anyone who could beat me already knows that, though. Flixie. Flixie hitting up his 8th mom. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, bro. I already ordered food. I'm just waiting. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the 10 gifted. You got gifted. You know what to do. Drop some of the emotes. Say thank you. I like a video talk about why pro's ahead of us, but as Reina player, law example, duck and launch doesn't work with her because her launch is while crouching. You just do the while crouching launch. It's the same thing. It's not different. You do the same thing. Nice. Wow. Shitty punish. Oops. Ah, why can't I sidewalk there, man? Oh, that was good. Okay. Ow.
Round 3. Fight.
That wasn't a counter hit? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. That hurts a lot. Ah! Dive kick is crazy there. If I block that, I think I fucking win.
Fight.
Ah. Slipped up. Oh, I tapped my button. Oh my god, I tapped down to sidestep. Just sloppy inputs. Nice. Very sloppy inputs. Movement in this game is atrocious. The movement in this game is really good. It's gotten so much better. Feels very fluid. I played a bunch of the betas. It was way worse. What's up, Bristlebutt? He went under my 1-2-1. That sucks. I'm trying to control him with these moves. But he went under with his electric, which is crazy. Oh my god, nice. I can't believe he went for that. I guess Steve can't really launch it easily, so. Nice. That's the heat smash. My back one was slow. I have good reads. I'm playing a little too slow though. Nice. His Devil Jin is nice, bro. He's really fun to fight too. Okay. Ooh, dash. Ah, try to do the peekaboo launch. Whoa, whiffed the first hit. That's fire. Uh oh. Ah, he got me. I ducked. I ducked with LC. GG's. This is AV. That's fun.
For the next battle.
Oh my god, it didn't hit the wall. It's a new bug thing. Somebody asked why I have the combo damage off. It's because I want to see more of the screen and my characters and the animations right now. I don't need to see the combo damage right now. Why would anyone choose Kazuya over Deviljin? Probably because they like Kazuya more.
Get ready for the next
It's not unfair that you lose more than you gain, but it is a weird system. Oh my god, he's cooking me. Ah! Oh.
Now this is what I call fun. It's a knockout. Good night.
Round 2. Fight.
It's over.
Steve is so cool, man. Sidestep electric after my down for 2. Oh! That was crazy. This game is sick. Hug is a 1-2, yeah, break. 1-2 break. The clinch.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh wow. It's sidestep, that sucks. Yeah, it's heat only, I think. Wow. I mashed. That was good. Double Gazamhi. Oh, my jab, man. The jab dying is the most painful part of Steve right now. Oh, my food is here. God bless. I should have just taken the throw. I would have died. I have a better chance of dying now than if I just took the throw. Should have just taken the throw. Oh wow, that's annoying. Oh shit. No, that was obvious. Obvious as fuck. Damn. He's still a tornado, no? No, he did while standing too much.
I'll never forgive the Japanese.
No, I stood up. Fuck my shitty ass low punishes. Bring back Shiro for sure. Tekken to Rock, thank you for the tier 3 sub. Hell appreciate that. No, sucks. Oh, that sucks, man. Oh. Man, that sucks. 4-2, I was off axis. I'm doing the wrong combo. Yeah, food buff soon. Food buff soon. And it is Machu Picchu. It's pretty cool. Like, my sister has never played this game. She saw Machu Picchu. She's like, oh shit, is that Machu Picchu? That was fire. Ah. Nice. Should probably keep breathing. Ah, that's it. Ah, you made that high? Ah. I tried to rage art him. My fault. I had the read, I was too slow. What? Oh my god, he went under. My bad. I'm griefing. Ah. I had one saucy combo ever. Please clip that. That's all I have. That's all I have in my life. That's all I have, bro. Oh shit, that combo was fire. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was the best thing I've done in my life. Holy shit, we gotta look at that combo. Oh my god. Wait. Do you have the part right before where I did the 1-2-1 into his power crush? That was part of the conditioning. That was part of the conditioning. Look at this. Look at this. I need that part. I need that part. Oh my god, that was fire. Steve guy. I'm not gonna make any guides until I know the characters well enough. Ah. That was so cold. Yeah, if I can't hit the top rank on the character, it's not my place to make a guide on them yet, I don't think. I think I could have just killed. I think I could have killed here with just this. If I just do the peekaboo down too. You wanted to be a non? Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Whoever ratted you out, we'll take care of him. GG's, bro. You were playing nasty though. I mean, even without knowing who you were, it was like you were playing like I think it was hard to deal with. That sucks. You have to get rid of your nickname, bro. That was fire. That was your pad account? Sheesh. That was pretty cool, bro. GG's. I need to take a food break and recharge. Recharging food break. And then I need to play more Lily. Wait. I'll be right back. Let me eat. Oh, no music, my fault. Oh my god. Oh no.
Round one. Fight.
Wait, Shadow's custom is so good. What the hell? Wow. Why'd you do that wall combo? We tried to resplat. Bang is so dumb, man. This replay channel is the music so loud, bro. Man. Bank and punch parry. Mm. State I'm in? Deep hunger. Did I sleep? Yeah, I slept a bit. I was playing some Lily and I was playing horrible, so I decided to flow state on Steve and it was going really well. Like, I was frozen on Lily, bro. I couldn't do anything. You were lurking? Yeah. But the Steve was cooking. That was a FDX combo. What the fuck? It worked too. Oh, he tried to punish. Oh my god, he won. What happened? Oh. I think he messed up the QCF3. Did I play Jin? I did in Tekken 7. I played Steve in Tekken 7. Cheers, Spoondini. The Coochie Queen stream? Jesus. Tekken 7 VDX clips? Oh my god, wait. It's so quiet. Oh.
No! Yes! No! Oh my, let's go.
How did I hit that, bro? Holy shit. That was funny. No, it should have killed me, but the fact that he got up meant he died.
No way. What are these trades, dude?
Oh wait, this is copyrighted music. I can't play that one. That one's funny though.
We totally owned you, lamers. Watch this.
X Tyler, thank you for the sub. This stream was fucked up.
Uppercut.
Where was the unblockable?
Oh my god, 1-2. Alright, it's time. It's ready, ready, ready.
This is the birth of Gerald.
Running 2, QCF1, up back. Oh, okay, it's looking ugly, man. The fuck in after that, bro. Bullseye! Bullseye! Bull! Bulls! Bull! Bull!
How do I die with this tree?
I got shit on. I got completely shit on. I cannot lie. Oh shit, that was almost something crazy.
Wait, that was a really good whiff punish. What the fuck? That whiff punish was insane.
Bullseye! Oh, nice punish. This is not a mind game. This is a, wait, that was a fire interrupt, bro.
What did I do? Oh.
That interrupt was so good on the Hypnotist. Nobody else is doing that in the world, bruh. They holding that shit.
Why did I say that?
What? Oh, I was slow.
Oh, this is where it all goes to shit.
1, 2, 3. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, XK who?
This is actually funny. This set is
Promotion
funny.
Mighty Ruler. You lose to see it, you love to see it. Special style. Oh my god! Wow, what a duck. Ah. Whiff punish.
This guy's name was
like
Donnie
Steve.
Tsunami.
Whiff punishing with Sonic Fang. Oh, my bad. Shitty ass mash. Oh my god. Steve looks like me? That's not crazy, that's intentional.
I did kill him with that. I lost game 2.
His PC is going special style is insane. He whiffed and went into stance. Oh my god, I got hit. That's a punish.
Breakfast Crunchwrap.
Stupid head. Oh my god.
No, I don't like the regular Crunchwraps, just the breakfast ones. The Fight Lotus? No, we talked.
uppercut. No.
Mhm.
Is it gonna whip? Oh my god, I died! What the fuck? Oh wait, that wasn't a real punish. It's time
These
to
are more
die,
like PDX
buddy.
now with those chubby cheeks. Thank you for the message, Rose Theory. I'll see you in 2 days.
Oh, that was fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. Oh, I got too happy. Oh. Okay. That's safe. Okay. Over here. No, 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 no. It's okay. Oh, no. What the fuck? I wasn't in neutral. I couldn't do Sonic Fang. Over here.
I didn't realize how hungry
Come
I
on,
was.
man. Over here.
It's been like 13 hours since I ate.
Oh, I'm trolling now. Oh. Okay. Okay, he's got his stupid thing. Oh, okay. Good. It's over. Oh, what the fuck was that mash? That mash was maniacal. Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh. Eat this. Finish. He mashed. There's no way he blocks a stomp. There's no way he blocks a stomp. Never mind, I'm doing running too. Oh. Oh.
What is this? Whoa. Information. Where's your sister at? She's sleeping. Expulsion, you can dash jab, but it's usually better just to chill. I'd rather take the chip damage. Oh, +8? I didn't know that. Hmm. While standing to counter it would be so stupid. Raven has it. Why can't Steve have it? Lamal. This is really cool stuff. Is the music? Whoa. Oh, that's cool. You played Valorant? No. I don't like tech shooters that much. Profit, thank you for the raid, bro. The Omni's decent. Oh, this is a normal hit launcher now. Blue Spark? It just happens when you do the extended duck. Oh, it always was? I thought it was always a counter hit only. If they made extended duck skyscraper safe, that'd be pretty nasty. See you, Flixie. Good luck with the credit card drama. I'm sure you'll figure it out, though. I probably have to turn off the stream for a bit. Just because I'm really sleepy now. This guy's video is really good. Yeah, See you, Rono. How's he getting punished? He's ducking it. He's saying, Lionheart, you can't block. So you have to duck to get out, and the ducking is also vulnerable at that time. You can't block in Lionheart. What did you do the first time? Why'd he get hit? Did you just do it slow? You just did it slow. That was weird. That was a weird thing to show. Kind of misleading. Did I not? I already saw this combo, didn't I? Oh shit. Yeah, I'll probably go live again later today to record a video. A few ideas.
She can't arrest me.
I got counter hit hard by the Crunchwrap, bro. Alright. Yeah, we'll be back. A nap, and then I can probably stream better too once I get or like we could go for God of Destruction later today also. My girlfriend's gonna be working for a while, so I have a lot of time. The frame data website, I want to retake it where I'm not coughing as much. I was coughing so much during that video. I'm gonna do it again. Re-recording that one. And yeah. Wait, let me see. What was the other one? It was the what the heck was it called? Frame data websites. Okay. Frame data website guide, and then some reaction training I think would be good. Okay. Let's find somebody. Bag. Alright. Have a good one, everybody. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.